Hey y'all, and welcome back to Growing with Ray. In today's video, y'all, we are starting ginger. So, if you all are not familiar with ginger, which I feel like everybody should be, it is used for a lot of different medicinal reasons that you just consume it, you guys. And today, we're not going to talk about those. What we are going to talk about, though, because I definitely encourage everybody to be a student and to learn things themselves, do the research for themselves. Y'all see my hollyhocks coming up? Don't they already look like squash plants? That's what they look like to me last year. They reseeded themselves, so I didn't have to start any of those, you guys. But what we are going to start is this wonderful, beautiful ginger. Now, I don't know if I told you guys last year, but I did use ginger to go ahead and start making my own ginger ale, you guys. And then I also can make ginger shots with those just for immune boost, because at the time I didn't have an elderberry plant. And you guys, this year I did purchase 2 elderberry plants because you need 2 different varieties for them to cross pollinate, but they're not going to flower this year. They're babies, they're bare roots. I showed you all in what's at Walmart video that I got them in the garden section. And so you guys, what I am going to do is sit here and make more ginger ale. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna make it even if I get elderberries. But one thing about ginger is that ginger is a ribosome. I hope I'm saying it correctly, y'all. With that, that means that it does not grow up, it does not grow down, it grows linear, you guys. And since it grows linear, you guys, that means that you're gonna need a wide pot if you're planning to grow more than just one ribosome of this. Now, I did go ahead and get some organic ginger. I believe I got it from Aldi's. I've had it for about 3 weeks, y'all. And usually when you first get it, you want them to go ahead and start sprouting, or if you see any that are already sprouted, you go ahead and get that. The reason you get organic is because anything else that's not organic, 9 times out of 10, it's been sprayed so that it doesn't sprout, so that it's in the preservation. That's what the whole grocery store is for. They preserve your food long enough for you to be able to consume it. So I've just been having these sit on my table, on my deep freezer, on top of the microwave, wherever the bag get tossed, until I'm ready to go ahead and plant these, you guys. Now, these are tropical loving plants, so that means that they love warm weather. The same thing, very familiar with regards to sweet potatoes, you guys. They do not like the cold. They love warm weather, you guys, and they're gonna thrive. Now, it's gonna look like a very interesting plant. To me, it reminds me, the leaves look almost like a peach tree leaves to me, but it reminds me almost of like a yucca plant. I'll put a picture of what the plant's gonna look like when it's growing up, but we're not worried about that. It's just like how it is for like the onions, the garlic, the potatoes. You're not looking at the top. You're looking for what it's gonna be when it's time to harvest, and that's at the bottom. So you guys, I do have an area that I want to put it in. I don't know how big these grow bags are. I've seen people with similar ones, so it could be 200 gallons. I'm not exactly sure, but these are going in there, and I'm really excited. I'm gonna show y'all what I do to plant those. I have already fertilized the bed. I did just go ahead, and it's fully compost in there, you guys. So yeah, let's get to planting. So again, you are going to want something that's pretty wide. I mean, if I sit right here, it goes about to the length of my elbows each way. So it's pretty wide, you guys. And all I'm going to do is sit here and lay it in different areas to give this its amount of space, to give this one its amount of space, each one its own amount of space to grow and thrive. And then all you got to do is lightly cover it up, water it in. And since some of these have already started to sprout, I know I'm going to start seeing the plants pop up. We actually got some clay soil. Look at that, y'all. This is what our soil looks like, clay soil. So you want this in some loose soil, not clay soil. We're getting a lot of rain this week, which is why I don't mind going ahead and putting these things out now. I'm gonna give it its own initial watering, you guys. But other than that, it's pretty simple. And I mean, give it about 6 months. You'll see it be good. If it doesn't die back before then in our area, which is fine. Usually this is something you want to get started to purchase maybe in January or February, let it to start sprouting. So then by the time our last frost gets here in April, you can go ahead and put it out in the ground. Essentially you want about 9 months of growth from what I've seen, but we're going to grow it and do it as an experiment. We got enough raised beds, enough open space to do experiments to see exactly how much we can get and how long it takes in our area. Y'all, I know that was a fairly quick video, but I do want to go ahead and add these things. Ginger is also used for nausea, pain relief, stress relief as well, you guys. But again, I simply just use it to make my own ginger ale. If I need it for any other type of recipes, I may go ahead and add it. For any type of Asian dishes, cuisines, or anything like that. I'm going to look and see if I can do like pickled ginger with it. If so, if that's the same type of ginger that's used in the pickled ginger, you guys, let me know if you do know. But you guys, I hope you enjoyed this quick little straight to the point video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.